In Decision 2024, a growing debate over who should be allowed to vote in America. Here's national correspondent Kayla Gaskins.
Voting in elections has been a hallmark of American citizenship since the founding of the country. Now some are pushing to expand that right. David Trone, the Democratic frontrunner in what's shaping up to be a tight Senate race in Maryland, is the latest to argue citizenship and voting rights should extend to the millions of migrants who came to the United States illegally. While only U.S. citizens can vote in federal elections, a growing number of state and local elections allow non-citizens to vote. Last year, D.C. joining the ranks of San Francisco and Oakland, California, along with a handful of cities in Maryland and Vermont.
Indeed, there's a long history in the United States of non-citizens being allowed to vote in local, state, territorial, and federal elections.
But last month in New York, a state appeals court ruling a New York City law allowing non-citizens to vote in local races violates the state constitution.
It is unconstitutional. Only United States citizens should vote, and they need to stop trying to strip away the voices of our American citizens and diluting them with policies like this.
Right. Some on the left, like California Congressman Jim Costa, say non-citizen voting is a step too far.
I don't think that non-citizens ought to be given that right. Citizenship gives certain rights as Americans, and one of those rights is the right to vote. But I think that comes part and parcel with citizenship.
Immigration surging in the polls as a top issue for voters and in the presidential election. Donald Trump working in non-citizen voting into his criticism of President Biden. I'm Kayla Gaskins reporting.